Hello and welcome to Quick Tip 50, and in this quick tip we're going to be calculating the RSI and working out how many bars ago the lowest RSI occurred within a user input number of bars. We've got this applied to a chart on the left, a 13-minute IBM chart, and we've got it applied to a 13-minute IBM on RadarScreen. And what you're seeing here is the red line with the white background. That is the RSI. In fact, I'm printing it both using the standard TradeStation indicator and this program. The cyan line is telling us how many bars ago the lowest RSI occurred within the number that we specify as an input, which in this case is 60. And it's telling us that that value was 25.37. And we're seeing exactly the same information here in RadarScreen. So let's just have a look at the inputs before we look at the program. And the inputs are simply the length of the RSI, which is 10, the RSIMaxBarsBack, that's the number of bars that we're looking back, counting backwards to find out when the lowest occurred, and debug, which just activates a couple of print statements so that we can look at the RSI values. So let's have a look at the program. You'll see here we have the inputs that we just looked at. We've also got some, we have got some variables, the RSI value, a counter, the variable to store the min bars back, and a variable to store the min value. So the first thing we do is calculate the RSI using the standard TradeStation function, which has two inputs. Then we need to calculate when the lowest occurred. So what we do is we reset this value, RSIMinValue, to 100, and then we go from 0 to RSIMaxBarsBack -1, so that would be 0 to 59 in this case with these inputs, and we look at the RSI value for each one of those values. Remember the square brackets, that indicates how many bars ago, and we say if it is less than the RSI min value, which starts at 100, then we set the RSI min value to the new value, and then we just keep on going through this loop, comparing it with the lowest so far, and if we have something even lower, then that becomes the lowest. That becomes the RSI min value. And when we find a min value, what we also do is store the value of the counter, because that's how many bars ago the value occurred. And then we plot RSI min value, the RSI min bars back, and the RSI value. Now, in terms of the RSI is an accumulative calculation, so we need to make sure we have enough bars in on the chart. We need to just load the number of days or bars, or however you want to do it, that is going to give us plenty for the RSI, and TradeStation recommend 9.5, a smoothing factor of 9.5 times the length of the RSI, which in this case is 10, but it's probably makes sense to load some more than that, and I think in this case I've got something like 12 days loaded on the chart. And then on the radar screen we need to do this by loading the load additional bars. So if we go to Quick Tip 50, I'm just right clicked on that. I'm using 9.5, by the way. This will work of course in 10, and I'm going to go Format All Analysis Techniques. Okay, for Quick Tip 50 I'm going to click Format and General tab, and you'll see here that I've got load additional data for cumulative calculations, and I've set it to a value of 200. And if you need more information on that, you can click Details, and you'll see the recommendations for the various different sorts of calculations, the number of, or the value of the smoothing factor that TradeStation recommends. Apart from loading plenty of bars, also make sure that your chart is set to local, and hopefully this will be useful to you. If you see any bugs or have any questions, please feel free to email me, and also subscribe to this YouTube or this Rumble channel, and please join the Marketplace email list. Thank you very much.